Are you thinking of moving to Chicago, Illinois? Let's go. We will talk you through some facts and stats so you can see what may fit with your budget. Before moving, learn about the cost of living in Chicago to make sure you have your budget properly mapped out. And you're going to want to stick around until the very end because number three on the list is everybody's favorite topic. And we're sharing that with you right now. If you're new to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Chicago, Illinois, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Chicago, Illinois. My name is Pauline Mellon with Fulton Realty. We get texts, calls, and emails every day from people just like you looking for help and making their move to Chicago, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, shoot us a text, give us a call, and send us an email. All of the information is in the description below so we can help you make a smooth move to Chicago, Illinois. As the largest city in the Midwest, Chicago is constantly welcoming newcomers. It boasts a stable job market with diverse industries, a lively mix of neighborhoods, including lakefront living, and robust public transportation. Chicago isn't exactly known for being cheap compared to its fellow Midwestern cities, but it's a bargain compared to other cities like New York, Boston, or Los Angeles. There's a Chicago neighborhood for everyone, whether you're looking for nightlife or a quiet green space. As the largest city in the Midwest, Chicago is a major metropolitan area in the Midwest, which makes it fitting to know the cost of living can be a bit higher. Still, the average cost of living in Chicago is only 7% higher than the national average. Point number one, Chicago. Chicago's housing cost, based on data pulled from our rent report, a one-bedroom apartment in Chicago costs around 1,300. A two-bedroom apartment in Chicago starts at 1,400. And depending on whether you'd be moving from, these affordable prices compared to many other US metro cities. Aspiring homeowners can expect to pay a median sales price of 290,000. Of course, it all depends on whether you want to buy. Buying in downtown Chicago will be much more expensive than in the city's suburbs. Number two, transportation cost. Expect to spend approximately 5,300 per year on transportation as a single adult. If you have a family of three, two working adults, and a child, your transportation costs will increase to about 7,800 a year. Gas will also add to your overall cost at $4 per gallon. Or you can ditch the car altogether and hop on CTA, the public transit system. A local monthly pass costs $75 or $2.50 for a single one-way trip on the L. O'Hare Airport is highly accessible via the L, which has just cost $5 full fare. Number three, food. Food prices are also higher in Chicago than in other Midwestern cities, with a gallon of milk costing $2.34, a loaf of bread runs $3.74, and a dozen eggs $2.35. If you want to enjoy the city's incredible food, Chicago-style pizza, Maxwell Street Polish sausage, and its fine dining, plan at least $20 for a meal at an inexpensive restaurant. A meal for two people at a mid-range restaurant will cost around $80. Speaking of Chicago dogs, I am giving away a free Chicago dog poster from my Etsy store to those who can guess how many ingredient goes in a typical Chicago dog. Post your answers in the comment below. Number four, healthcare. According to MIT, Chicago residents spend an estimate of $2,700 per year for a single full-time working adult and about $7,000 per year for a family of three. Number five, utilities. So you've got rent figured out, but how much do utilities cost? A basic utility bill that includes electricity, heating, cooling, water, and garbage for an apartment averages around $238.69 per month in Chicago. So you'll likely spend more during the winter months and snowstorms. Wi-Fi most likely start around $60 per month. Despite the relatively high cost of living in Chicago, there are still plenty of ways to reduce your budget by enjoying some of the free attractions and activities around the metro area. During the temperate months, enjoy jogging or biking on the lakefront trail for sights of Lake Michigan. You can even take a picnic to the Chicago River Walk to soak in the world famous architecture along the Chicago River.